Oh man, look at this wicked lean angle, guys. Holy shit, dragging knee. I'm gonna drag elbow. What's up, guys? How's it going? Hope you're all having a good day. About to VTEC on all these motherfuckers. Oh man, they got a legalized lane filter, and I just so badly want to just zip right to the front. They should, man. I don't know why they don't. It's like people just love traffic or something. That's why I hate Massachusetts. It's all traffic, and they love it. That's why they don't legalize lane filtering. This video is going to be about VTEC, yo. Not really VTEC as much as valves. It's all related, right? You see, I'm riding a 2003 Honda VFR800. It is a 6th generation VFR 800. Now these bikes have the infamous VTEC, yo. Basically, what VTEC is when the bike is under 7,000 RPMs or 6,800 or something, it runs on 2 valves per cylinder. Once you hit 7,000 RPM or 6,800 or whatever, it jumps up to 4 valves per cylinder. And that's why you get that different engine sound when you hit 7,000 RPM. Yeah, you heard that? That change in sound? That was the VTEC kicking in, yo. So anyway, the thing about VTEC is it gives you a nice little boost of power. When you're down low, it gives you a little bit more torque. Fewer valves gives you more torque. And above, at the higher end, you get more power because you get less torque, but you get more power. And it's basically for fuel economy, and it's kind of gimmicky, but whatever, they have them. And these bikes, the Honda recommends that you have to change the valve, or you have to adjust the valves, not change them. On these bikes, every 16,000 miles, you're supposed to check and adjust the valves if necessary. Now, what Honda doesn't tell you is that you don't really need to do it. First of all, I just want to disclaimer this video and let you guys know that I'm just some idiot on YouTube. Listen to the manufacturers, don't, you know, or make your own opinion. This is just what I'm going to be doing. I'm not telling you guys to do this. I'm not saying it's smart or whatever. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And I'm giving you my reasons for why I'm doing it. If you want to follow me, that's on you. It's not on me. So anyway, I did a search on the VTEC, and I did a search on the valve. It's a big pain in the butt to do the valves on this car. Ooh, nice clean looking Corvette there. It's a pain in the butt to do the valves. So because of that, a lot of people have Honda do it. I called up Honda. They quoted me $750. $750 to do the valves. I paid $3,400 for this bike. So spending nearly a fourth of the value of the motorcycle on preventative maintenance just seems not silly. I guess it does kind of seem silly to me. I just don't see the point. Especially when I Google how many miles people get out of these engines without even adjusting the valves. I mean, I've talked to a few people on VFRworld.com and on the Facebook page and all kinds of different spots, and they told me that, like, there's some of those guys who have over 100,000 miles, and they told me they never adjusted the valves. So it's like, what? See, I mean, I guess if you're tracking this bike and you're constantly above 7,000 RPMs using all 4 valves, then maybe it's more necessary. But for most of us who, like, look at me, I'm cruising around at under $4,000. This is how I am most of the time. 99% of the time, this is how I'm riding. I'm hardly ever doing this. Hardly ever going that fast or hitting that RPM. I don't need to. This bike has torque. I can hang out in the low RPMs and be fine. Now, I'm not saying don't adjust your valves. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, do it. For me, $750 is too much money. I'm just going to ride the bike till it dies. I don't care. If it, I mean, whatever. If I ride this bike and it makes it to 100,000 miles and then the valves burn up and it dies, that means I got 100,000 miles out of this engine. That's fine, dude. Like, if I could spend $3,000 right now and know that my engine will make it to 100,000 miles without a single issue except for the valves at the very, very end, would I do it? And I'd probably say yes. I think I would. I think I would take that deal. I mean, think about it. How many bike engines actually ever even see 100,000 miles? Usually bikes will get into an accident or get stolen or just sit to death before they ever even reach that mileage. So that's the thing about people talking smack about this bike, saying that the valves are a problem to adjust. Like, just don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. At least that's what I'm doing. I don't care. You guys can worry about it if you want. It's your decision to make, not mine. I'm going to ride this bike, and I'm going to put a ton of miles on it, and I'm not going to mess with the valves. And we're going to see how that goes. I honestly think it'll be fine. Look at this little car in front of us. It's a cute little car, huh? What is that, a midget or whatever they call it? I don't even know. Triumph? It's a Triumph. What? That's cool. I like that. That's a cool car. A Triumph. I didn't know they made cars. When that VTEC kicks in, yo, it does give you a little bit of boost of power, and you definitely get that exhaust note, which is awesome. So that's my argument here with the valves. I just don't think it's necessary. I mean, $750, even if I could call around and get it done cheaper, like $500, I just don't think it's a problem. I really don't. You can't even trust mechanics to do your valves anyway. They could just, how would you know any different? If I brought this to get it done and the mechanic just kept it for 2 days and said, and then like washed it and then said, yep, the valves are all done, and I ride and it's like, oh, I guess. I mean, how would I know any different? That's another thing too. I only spent $3,400 for this bike. And if the valves burnt up or the engine was junk, basically, the bike would still be worth about $1,000. Like, it wouldn't be worthless. People think like, oh, that's it. All 3,400 balloons are gone. Oh my God, I love that sound. But it's just not true. The value of this bike it still has value. I mean, the body work is mint. All these good clutch, good braking system, all this stuff, man. It's all worth money. Even if the valves burnt out, I'm only out $2,400. So spending $750 to save $2,400 just seems, I don't know, just seems pointless. I mean, that's like spending $2,500 on a TV and them trying to sell you a $750 warranty. It's like, I'll just take my chance. Dude, what is this guy doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, the VTEC, yo. I'm hitting it more right now because I'm motovlogging. I usually don't even mess with the VTEC, but it's so much fun. Anyway, guys, I am ranting for way too long here, so I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day, take care, and bye-bye.
Let me live my life, the one I'd better lead. All the blondes of fantasies, and we looked at them 11 ways. You said, look at me, I looked away, and you wrote the song I wanna play. All right.